The next maintenance for Grand Summoners has been announced, ladies and gentlemen. And with the next maintenance coming out, we have some pretty okay stuff, but also something that doesn't really make too much sense to me. Because I think it happened in JP, but I don't think it's happening in Global. So, yeah, this is going to be a pretty short video. And without further ado, let's get into it. Also, real quick before I even get any further, is that yes, there was supposed to be a video yesterday that is being delayed till who knows when. It is uploaded on the channel. I just had to click public on it, but I had to wait for some stuff to go through for verification before I can even do it. So yeah, if you're thinking that I was being lazy or something, skipping out on some uploads, listen, I wasn't. I was out here struggling with the new PC, trying to learn a new program at the same time, make content, but yeah, it just didn't work out. So it was just a very unfortunate time yesterday. This maintenance is going to be featuring the Ultra Relics finally debuting in Global. I'll tell you what that is in just a second. We also have a brand new Hero Fest, which is Hero Fest Absolute with Philia and Aluze. I think in JP, this guy's name was called Aluze. And both these units are pretty okay, I'm not gonna lie, both of them are pretty solid. Not anything too crazy, but I also think these guys are from Sacred Union or something of the sort. You guys can correct me down in the comment section if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have a side story with these guys, I think, or some type of like event or something, and we're not getting that, which is kind of weird. Also, another thing to mention about this, the maintenance for this actually comes out on the 18th, which is, I'm assuming, is going to be when the Ultra Relics come out, but the banners don't actually release till the 24th, so if you're looking forward to the banners, just know that won't be coming out for a while. Now let's talk about the Ultra Relics, and then I'll talk a little bit about the units. I know a lot of people want to know what this is, because this is able to be accessed by everybody. No units you're gonna have to summon and all that type of stuff. So after the release of these, I'll probably make another video going a little bit more in depth about everything, kind of talking about my thoughts and all that after I've also been able to play it for a little bit. Here are what the Ultra Equips, or what they were called in JP, the Super God Equips. Here is what they do. Drops that you are able to obtain from the Super God stages, or I'm assuming what it's going to be called in Global, will probably be Ultra Hard or something like that. There'll also be a Super God Equipped summon, more than likely it's going to be a limited time thing. And then as a mission reward for clearing a Super God stage in only one run, you'll also be able to get a Super God Equip. In order to summon on the banner though, you will need 10 5-star different equips. You cannot use the same equip. You have to use 1,000 Alch Stones, and each equip must be maxed and limit broken. And another thing that's really crazy about these Super God Equips is that there is a refined level or refined value on them. Think of it as like another version of enhancement level. And what this is that you need to use refined stones. And these are guaranteed drops on every clear of a Super God stage. But you can limit break it using a duplicate equip. And then this refine is very similar to, I guess, enhancing in 7 Deadly Sins or like Epic 7 if you ever played those games. When refining with a refined stone, there's a chance for the level to either increase or decrease. When refining using duplicates and you've exceeded the max limit break value, your refined value will always increase by a minimum of 2. And then stats and passive ability level of equips increase as refined value increases. But just to give you some ideas of what is coming, let's actually show you the 2 equips that should be coming with the Crimson King and Cry of the Azure Rock. So this 5-star magic here should be what is coming from the Crimson King's God event. This thing is 8,000% fire damage magic. For 15 seconds, you increase your own attack by 50%. And then it's passive. This is the fine value comes in. You increase your own magic damage by 25%. For 165 seconds after start of the quest, you increase all allies' fire damage by 20%. Passive value is based on a passive level of 101. So this is what the main goal, or kind of like the main appeal to God Equips are. You're able to increase this passive level to insane heights, to the point to where you can get the attack value on this bad boy insane. I could see it's actually being really good on units like Berwick if you want to use this over like True Exceed Zex. But of course, I feel like a lot of people maybe wanted that True Exceed Zex a little bit more than just this equip. I think this would be really good in like nuke comps and stuff like that, especially for fire nukers. And the next equip that we're going to be looking at is from Cry of the Azure Rock. This thing's for 10 seconds, you increase the target's damage by 30% and you increase art gauge by 3 per second. Pretty solid skill, not anything too crazy. And then the passive on this bad boy is every 14.9 seconds, you increase all allies' art gauge by 10, and then for 93.7 seconds after the quest starts, you increase own freeze resistance by 15%. Passive value is based on a passive level of 101. And as for the 2 new units coming out, which is going to be Philia and Aluze, or as he is called in Global, Aluze. And like I said, both these units I think are from Sacred Union. but we're not getting the side story this time. Who knows why? You know, maybe something weird going on in global, who knows. For Philia, she is a water human type. These are her slots: 5-star physical, 5-star heal, and 4-star defense. Her skill is able to increase all allies' defense by 15%. Her art is able to increase her own art by 30, and then for 25 seconds you give everybody on your team a damage barrier by 3,500, and you heal all allies HP by 250 per second. Pretty solid. I do wish that this art's buff though went to the entire team and not just herself. And the true art is 40,000% water damage physical. For 20 seconds you increase all allies defense and status resist except feint by 100%. Her abilities are increase earth resist by 25%, and you increase defense by 30% when under a damage barrier. And that is pretty much it for Philia. I don't really know how I feel about her. She's okay at best, but I guess if you need status resistance and you don't have like a good equips or anything, or another unit that can, you know, cleanse a team, then this could be a really good unit for you. But I mean, I don't really see her being too much value in the long run. As for Aluze, he is a light human. These are his stats, his slots. He's able to increase all allies evasion with his skill. His art is actually pretty unique. I don't think we've ever seen this before, where he actually increases the damage of his arts by 30% per enemy on the field, up to a maximum of 80%. And the true art, I think, is what appeals to a lot of people. This thing is 32,000% light damage physical. For 15 seconds, you increase all allies damage by 40%, and then you increase light allies critical rate by 100%, 2,500 break. I know a lot of people have been talking about this guy because he is the light crit buffer. A lot of people have been looking forward to him because, of course, people want to use their Saitamas with this guy, which, of course, you know, more power to you if you want to do it. But I mean, me personally, I don't think he's going to be too crazy. I do like his artwork though. Looks pretty nice. But overall in the meta, I don't think either one of these guys are going to be shaking up the meta too much. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I think all my shit you summon, depending on how this banner is, this might be a hard skip for me personally. Unless the banner is like insane, but if it's just like these two and some filler, yeah, I'm probably just gonna be skipping. That is actually everything coming out with the update, ladies and gentlemen. I know this wasn't like a super hype video, a super active video, but I really needed to get this out for y'all because I didn't want to leave y'all 2 days in a row without a video. Well, technically there was a video yesterday, but you know, had to wait for you know, business stuff. God damn it. But tell me down below if you're hyped for the super god equips or the ultra equips coming to the game. Me personally, I'm going to try to farm some, you know, see what it's all about, make a video on it to really detail you guys about it. There's supposed to be a new game coming out this week that we're going to be trying on the channel, which hopefully will be pretty fun. And yeah, if you're going to be summoning on this banner in a few days, I wish you luck. If you're going to be grinding for these ultra relics, man, I wish you the best of luck too. But hey, man, thank you all for coming out. It's been your boy Peter. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And last but not least, man, don't forget to drink water.